Good late morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging. Well, coming at you with thoughts of the day and a water spout exploding on the top of my head. I just thought I'd drop by. I'm going to be pretty busy at work this week. Not sure if I'm going to be doing videos galore. I know you're heartbroken. Get a hold of yourselves. Get a hold of yourselves. You can live if living is without me. At any rate, today we're having 14-degree weather, a little bit of blowing, a little bit of snow falling, and here on the sunny slopes of northwestern PA. And I was just thinking, as I do, it always gets me into trouble, but how much things have changed over the last, I don't even know how many years, my lifetime even, but going back to my mother's lifetime, like, I don't know. We were talking recently about Eugene Debs, I think it was, a socialist. Oh my God, he was a socialist. He was a social, he was a worker party kind of person. Eugene Debs, you'll have to look him up. But, because I can't go into his biography here. We did acknowledge him one weekend during the labor movement stuff. Eugene Debs came to mind. We were chatting about him, and my mother, who was born in 1926, said that she remembers whenever the US of A had different parties, she remembers the Communist Party, she remembers the Socialist Party, she remembers the Workers' Party, all this different stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We've gotten to the point where there's no real choice. It's just, I don't know, I long for the old days of my youth. That's so funny. I was born in 1964. I don't know. It just seems like... That's why I say to drop labels and all this jazz research before you judge and drop your political identities, because they don't mean anything. The real left is not really represented, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And you know what? I have really good friends who are more conservative thinkers, and they're a little bit upset that their side's not represented right either. So it's not just the left or the right that, it's not just the left that isn't represented right. The right has been hijacked as well, I guess. So, which I used to write about in my columns quite a bit. I don't mind a real conservative thinker, of course, or a real liberal thinker. I like to get the information to see how they feel government should run or not run or whatever the case may be. But when you have these kind of lunatics in the mix that have hijacked both so-called sides or whatever... It doesn't lead to clarity, I think, on behalf of me or, on the part of me or on the part of the Americans or on the part of the public at large or small. And, I just get tired of hearing about this liberal media, which I suppose compared to some other it would be, but what does that even mean? When the media will be liberal, when I will cave in and say, oh yeah, MSNBC is big time liberal. They're establishment, by the way. It's establishment media, establishment. They go for the establishment Democratic Party talking points or whatever. They don't buck the system. They don't divulge the information. Whereas like Fox News, I've gone over this before, has been pushed very far to the right. They were able to do, the people were very ingenious who came up with that whole system, because what they were able to actually move the Republicans to the far right. Do you see what I mean? Where MSNBC didn't really move anybody anywhere except the establishment Democratic policies, which really line up with the Republicans whenever you think about wars in general. That's my main, beef, I guess. One of them. So, I just don't see it. When they will be considered to be liberal media for me is when they interview Dr. Michael Parenti, when they interview Noam Chomsky, when they interview, when they give Caleb Maupin a little bit of time, actual real lefties, real ones, Jimmy Dore even. I mean, it's just crazy. And then, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, this all came to mind. You know how my mind works. Because, one moment, I need to allow Louise to look out the window. She's going to freak out if I don't. Here I am again. It's just, I don't know. I just don't see a real difference in things, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I get kind of discouraged when I go through Facebook comments or something like that. And I see, you're being a liberal about it, or you're being a big old Republican or whatever they say. It's just a way to keep us divided. There's no real choice, I guess is my point. Bring back these worker parties. Bring back the Socialist Party of the US of A. Go ahead and let libertarians weigh in on some stuff. They have some good ideas, not the economics. But see, libertarians have been hijacked as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, I don't know. They're not really representing, I think, what libertarian means in other countries. Here in the United States, everything just seems so topsy-turvy. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown over it. Not really. I just want to be clear when I explain this, and I don't think I am because I'm kind of wound up, or what am I? Don't answer that. I don't know, just having a hard time expressing myself, I guess. But I suppose the bottom line is it would be nice to have a choice, but I don't really care for the system that we have anymore. I think it's a failing system. I'm not the only one. Some people deem to be right-wingers agree. Some people who deem to be lefties agree. And real lefties, not this fake stuff. I mean, honest to Pete, when's the last time either party, the mainstream part of it, stood up against a war or military spending or any of that jazz? There's no choice. There's no choice. I do have a choice. I'm probably going to sign off because I'm just rambling on, probably not making any sense. But I thought I would come at you wildly prior to getting to work. And I might not make too many videos this week. Then again, I might make more than ever. Who knows? I just don't think I will, though. All right, I'm done. I'm going to play this back and see if it's even worthy of putting up because I tended to go on. But I do like Michael Prenti. I like to hear that view. And that Caleb Maupin, he's a reporter. Oh, he works at RT. Oh, my God, did somebody say Russia? But you can at least get a real view of a lefty, and how some of these, I'm sick of hearing how socialism failed everywhere. Can we maybe have some nuance about it and look into why it maybe failed? Could it be because of the capitalists came a-calling and did everything they could to rig things or get rid of it or whatever so the big banksters and the military and everything could make money? Okay. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me. Join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket, ladies and gentlemen. War is a racket. Check out General Smedley Butler. Also, while I have, I do my closing and then I continue to blow. If you have calmed down from the sunroom to here. Jesse Ventura had a good show the other day on, oh my gosh, the unmentionable RT. It's The World According to Jesse. And he interviewed Jimmy Dore recently, for those who are interested. Not recently, maybe a month ago. But he had Dr. Stephen Greer on, and they talked about some of the secret programs and things going on. Really worth a watch. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Nothing's going to happen. I don't think you'll be called in front of Congress or blacklisted if you look at RT. Crazy behavior. Don't get me going. Don't. You know what? Perpetual sometimes gets mad at me. I know it's hard to believe. And he says, why do you get so wound up over this, the media pushing this Russia collusion stuff? And, it's very easy. It's because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Oh, my God, it's so dangerous. Okay, hold me. Goodbye. Love you. And all that jazz.